chosen one. You're here for a reason. You found this message because something deep inside you knows. You are destined for greatness. This is no coincidence. The universe has brought you to this moment of transformation. You are a chosen one, and your journey is just beginning. The path ahead is filled with purpose, power, and profound awakening. Stay with us. What you're about to uncover will change everything you thought you knew about yourself. Embrace your destiny, and let's begin. God's chosen ones. Have you ever felt an inexplicable weight? The sensation that others are drawn to you in ways you can't fully understand. Have you noticed how people can't seem to take their eyes off of you, as if something within you is pulling them in without you even saying a word? It's as though there's an invisible force around you, setting you apart from the rest. This is not your imagination. It's not just a new look or a change in your wardrobe. Something deeper and far more profound is at play. It's not by accident either. There is something divine happening within you, and those who observe you might not understand it. They might try to explain it with words like charisma or natural confidence, but the truth is, it's so much more than that. This magnetic presence is not a product of your own doing. It's a reflection of God's work in your life. His light shines through you in ways that others can't grasp. When they look at you, they see something different, something beautiful, something that draws them in, but they don't understand where it comes from. Now, if you've experienced this, I want you to take a moment and comment God below and hit that subscribe button on the Wisdom Ones channel. Your support through super thanks means so much to us. It's because of your generosity that we can continue sharing these messages of faith and truth, reaching more people who need to hear them. Thank you for being a part of this incredible journey. And to everyone who has already donated, a special shout out to you. Your kindness is what allows us to spread this message far and wide. So what exactly is happening to you? Could it be that what others perceive as your charm, your allure, your magnetic energy, is really something divine? It's not about the things of this world. It's the result of God's presence working within you. You are becoming more radiant, and this radiance is a reflection of His glory. It's a transformation that goes beyond the physical. It's not the result of a new fitness routine or some special skincare regimen. This glow is something far deeper, something that others can't put their finger on. You might even see it in the way people react to you. They're trying to figure out what's different about you, and some might think it's something superficial. They might attribute it to your success, your health, or your looks, but deep in your heart, you know the truth. This is the work of God in your life. In the book of Matthew, we are reminded that we are the light of the world, a city on a hill that cannot be hidden. Matthew 5:14. This light isn't something we've created ourselves. It's a light that shines through us because of God's work within us. It's His way of drawing people to Him. And when this light shines through you, there's an undeniable beauty, an attraction that pulls people in. It's not about you, it's about God's glory. When you align yourself with His purpose, this radiant energy becomes more evident. Your presence alone speaks volumes. You don't need to try to be anything other than who you are in God. You are a vessel for His glory, and that is more powerful than anything the world could ever create. As people watch you, they don't understand what's happening. They can't see the spiritual transformation that's taking place within you. They might notice your outward appearance, but they don't recognize the inner change. They might be fascinated by how you carry yourself, by the way you radiate peace and confidence, but they can't comprehend the deeper reasons behind it. As the scripture tells us, while man looks at the outward appearance, God looks at the heart. 1 Samuel 16:7. It's not about what they see on the surface. It's about the transformation that's happening within you. This radiant glow you have, this magnetic energy, it's not something that can be replicated. People may try to imitate it, but they'll never be able to match the power of God's presence in your life. It's like a divine aura that you carry with you wherever you go. Have you ever noticed how the atmosphere around you shifts when you walk into a room? It's like people are drawn to you without even knowing why. It's not because you're doing anything special. It's simply because God's presence is shining through you. It's not about attracting attention for the sake of attention. It's about being a reflection of God's light, and that is something that others can't help but notice. It's a quiet confidence, grounded in faith, that draws people in like a moth to a flame. And here's the thing, this radiance isn't about outward beauty or worldly success. It's a reflection of God's inner work in you. You are being transformed from the inside out, and that transformation is visible to those around you. The beauty that others see in you isn't just physical, it's spiritual. It's the beauty of walking in God's purpose, the beauty of being His chosen one. And when people see that, they can't help but be drawn to you. This attraction isn't about vanity, it's about divine purpose. It's a reminder that true beauty and radiance come not from worldly things but from walking in God's will. The more you align with His purpose, the more radiant you become. This transformation isn't something you can control or manufacture. It's a result of God working in your life, shaping you, and molding you to reflect His glory in ways that others can see, even if they don't fully understand it. You might be wondering why this happens to you. Why does it seem like the more you seek God, the more attractive you become? Why does your presence seem to captivate people without you even trying? The answer lies in the fact that God is marking you as His own. He is setting you apart for His divine purpose. In a world that often celebrates superficiality, your transformation is a testament to the power of walking in God's purpose. It's a reminder that the things of this world are temporary. So let me ask you this. When people are drawn to you, what do they see? Do they see the power of God at work in your life? Do they sense the radiance of His presence shining through you? This is more than just a physical transformation. It's a spiritual transformation, a divine calling that is evident in your very being. God is making you more attractive, not for the sake of attracting attention, but to reflect His glory and draw others to Him. If you've ever felt this transformation within you, if you've noticed how others are drawn to your presence, then you are experiencing what it means to be one of God's chosen ones. You are a vessel of His light, a living testament to His power and glory. And as you continue to walk in His purpose, this radiance will only grow stronger, becoming more undeniable to those around you. Your presence will speak volumes even without you saying a word. So as you reflect on this truth, remember that this is not about you. It's about God's work in your life. It's about His glory being reflected through you, drawing others to Him. And when they look at you, they may not understand what's happening, but they will feel something. They will feel the power of God's presence in your life. And that is something that no one can deny. Keep walking in His purpose, and let His light continue to shine through you, drawing people closer to Him. As you journey through life, navigating the paths that unfold before you, it's important to recognize that your growth isn't just a personal experience. It's a shared one, subtly influencing the world around you in ways that are often unspoken. You may not always notice the subtle shifts in your life, the way people react to you, or how you feel more aligned with a deeper purpose. But trust me when I say that these changes are happening. They are part of the divine process that you're going through. Your transformation isn't just internal. It radiates outwardly, touching those you encounter. When you walk into a room, have you ever felt the energy shift? Perhaps you've noticed that people seem to notice you more, or they feel drawn to your presence in a way they can't quite explain. It's almost as if there's an invisible thread connecting your spirit to theirs, a magnetic force that pulls them closer. This is not coincidence. It's your energy, your growth shining through in ways that others can feel, even if they can't understand it. It's the subtle glow of a soul that's connected to something bigger than itself. And this divine alignment causes your very being to radiate a sense of peace, power, and authenticity that others instinctively recognize. What you may not realize is that this transformation has been in the works for much longer than you think. It's the culmination of all the trials you've faced, all the battles you've fought, and all the times you've surrendered to a higher purpose. Your soul has been molded through struggle, faith, and deep inner work. And now as you continue on your journey, this transformation is becoming visible. not just in your actions but in your very essence. Romans 12 urges us to be transformed by the renewing of our minds. And for you, this renewal has been profound. It's as if the way you see the world and the way the world sees you has shifted. This is the essence of your purpose unfolding in front of you. Your spiritual growth isn't something that's easily defined by the world's standards. It's not about appearances or accomplishments in the conventional sense. It's about the deep, quiet transformation that happens in the unseen spaces of your soul. And it's this transformation that speaks louder than any words could. Others may look at you with awe, wondering how they can tap into the same energy you possess. They may not understand it, but they can feel it. Your presence stirs something within them, prompting them to look inward, to question their own path, and to search for their own purpose. Your journey, though unique to you, is a reflection of something universal. And it's this universal truth that resonates with others, awakening a longing for meaning in their own lives. When you live authentically, aligned with your divine purpose, you become a beacon of light, guiding others toward their own awakening. And it's not just your outward appearance or the energy you radiate that captivates others. It's your empathy, your ability to connect with people on a deeper level, to feel what they feel, and to offer comfort that transcends words, is a gift that only the divine can bestow. This empathy doesn't just make people feel heard. It makes them feel seen and understood in ways they've never experienced before. It's as if your very presence provides them with a sense of healing, a balm for their wounds that goes beyond surface-level comfort. When people speak to you, they often feel as though they're not just speaking to a person, but to something much deeper, something sacred. This kind of empathy is not just about listening, it's about becoming a conduit for divine love. 2 Corinthians 4:4 speaks of how God comforts us in all our troubles so that we can comfort others. As a chosen one, you embody this principle. You don't just empathize from your own understanding. You empathize from a place of divine connection, offering comfort that doesn't come from you, but from God Himself. And in doing so, you create an atmosphere of healing where others feel lighter, more at peace, and more empowered to confront their own struggles. In a world that often feels disconnected and chaotic, your ability to be a source of calm and understanding is a gift. You don't have to do anything extravagant. Your mere presence, your deep listening, and your compassionate heart are enough to create a ripple effect of healing that can touch the lives of many. And the best part, you don't even realize the magnitude of your impact. You're simply being true to who you are, walking in alignment with your purpose, and the rest unfolds naturally. This ability to heal through empathy also ties into another defining characteristic of the chosen ones. They don't compete, they create. In a society that's obsessed with status, recognition, and comparison, the chosen ones walk a different path. They are not driven by the need for external validation. Instead, they are fueled by an intrinsic desire to create something meaningful, something that aligns with their soul's purpose. This is a profound truth. Chasing after the approval of others often leaves us empty. But when you focus on creation, whether it's through your work, your relationships, or your presence, you tap into a wellspring of fulfillment that is inexhaustible. The chosen ones understand that their value isn't determined by how they stack up against others. It's determined by how closely they align with their divine purpose. They know that their worth is inherent and that it doesn't need to be validated by external sources. This inner knowing gives them the confidence to create without fear, to build without comparison, and to contribute to the world in ways that feel authentic and true. Being around a chosen one doesn't make you feel small. Quite the opposite, in fact. Their presence gives you permission to step into your own greatness. They inspire you to let go of the need for external validation and to trust that your worth is not defined by anyone else's standards. When you're with them, you are reminded that you don't have to prove anything. You simply have to be. And in being, you unlock the freedom to create your own path, to live your truth, and to contribute in ways that are uniquely yours. This is the power of being a chosen one. Your confidence, your peace, and your focus on creation, rather than competition, doesn't just empower you, it empowers others as well. And this is a rare gift in today's world. So many people are caught up in the race for success, the comparison game, and the need to impress. But you, as a chosen one, don't play by those rules. You create from a place of purpose, and in doing so, you create space for others to do the same. Another powerful aspect of being a chosen one is the intensity you bring to every moment. It's not the intensity of anger or frustration, it's the intensity that comes from a deep connection to your purpose, to your calling, and to the divine energy that fuels you. This intensity is not something you try to force. It's a natural byproduct of living in alignment with your truth. And it's this intensity that makes people stop and take notice. They may not always understand why, but they feel it. Being around a chosen one can be uncomfortable for some. Their presence challenges others to look at their own lives, to evaluate their choices, and to reflect on whether they're living authentically. And while this can feel unsettling at times, it is also a gift, for in the discomfort of self-reflection, there is the possibility of transformation. The chosen ones don't have to say much or do anything dramatic to spark change. They simply live their truth, and that in itself creates a powerful shift in the lives of others. Finally, the chosen ones possess a rare connection to nature and the universe. It's not just about understanding the world around them, it's about feeling it, intuitively knowing the rhythms of life and aligning with them. When you walk through nature, you don't just see it, you feel it. You understand its language, and in doing so, you tap into a deeper well of wisdom and guidance. This connection to the earth and the universe is a reminder that we are all part of something much bigger than ourselves. And when you live in harmony with this truth, you become a conduit for divine energy, drawing others toward their own awakening. In this sacred dance with the universe, the chosen ones remind us of our own connection to the divine. Their presence is a living testament to the power of faith, alignment, and purpose. And as you continue on your journey, remember that you are not walking alone. You are part of a greater whole, and every step you take brings you closer to your divine purpose. If this message resonates with you, please leave a comment saying God below, and make sure to subscribe to the Wisdom Ones channel. Your support through Super Thanks means a lot to us. Thank you so much for your generosity, and a special shout out to everyone who's already donated. It's because of your kindness that this message can reach those who need it the most. It's almost as if the universe has a way of gently weaving together the threads of time, creating a pattern that is only visible to those who are awake enough to see it. For the chosen ones, there is a constant sense of being in tune with something much larger than themselves. A divine flow that carries them through life, guiding them toward their higher calling. This energy isn't always loud or obvious, but it is undeniably present. It whispers to them through the rhythm of nature, the beat of their hearts, and the subtle synchronicities that unfold in their lives. They are like walking harmonies, moving in sync with the song of the universe, drawing others into its melody, encouraging them to listen to the music of their own existence. Every step they take feels destined, like the pieces of a puzzle coming together in perfect alignment. And yet this flow isn't something that happens by chance. It's a conscious connection, a bond that the chosen ones have cultivated through their awareness and openness to the messages the universe sends them. It's not simply about coincidence. It's about living in a way that invites the unexpected, recognizing that the universe is always offering signs, messages, and guidance in the form of synchronicities. These signs are not random. They are invitations to step further into the divine path they were meant to walk. And when you stand in the presence of a chosen one, you can almost feel this energy emanating from them. It's like standing next to a river that flows so deeply and steadily that it effortlessly carries everything along its course. There's a stillness and peace that radiates from them, drawing others in, making them wonder, how do they do it? How do they live with such clarity, such purpose? It's not a mystery. It's the result of living with an openness to the flow of life. Chosen ones understand that the power doesn't come from controlling the outcome, but from surrendering to the process. They trust the journey, even when the road seems unclear or difficult. They know that the challenges they face are simply stepping stones, opportunities to grow, evolve, and become even stronger. And when they encounter these obstacles, they face them with a resilience that seems almost supernatural. It's not a resilience that comes from brute force or sheer will. It's a quiet strength that comes from the deep knowing that everything is unfolding as it should. Their ability to endure hardship with grace, to stay grounded and centered even in the face of adversity, is a testament to the power of their faith and the depth of their connection to something far greater than themselves. This resilience is magnetic. It draws others in, inspiring them to tap into their own inner strength. When a chosen one faces challenges, they do not flinch. They rise, and in their rising, they show others how to rise as well. They are a living example of what it means to face life's storms with courage, to embrace each difficulty as a chance to deepen their understanding of themselves and their purpose. And this quiet strength becomes a beacon of hope for those around them, a reminder that no matter how difficult life may seem, there is always a way through it. They show us that hardship is not something to be feared, but something to be embraced, for it is through the fire that the purest gold is forged. But even more remarkable is their ability to forgive. Forgiveness is not just a passive act for the chosen ones. It is an active, conscious decision to let go of the burden of negativity and to reclaim their peace. When others hurt them, when they experience betrayal or injustice, they do not retaliate with anger or bitterness. Instead, they choose to release those feelings and free themselves from the emotional chains that could otherwise hold them back. This forgiveness is a power that baffles those who expect retribution. It is a strength that can only come from a place of deep inner peace and understanding. Chosen ones understand that holding on to anger only drains their energy, keeping them trapped in a cycle of negativity. They know that the only way to truly heal is to let go, to forgive not for the benefit of the one who wronged them, but for their own liberation. This kind of forgiveness doesn't mean forgetting the wrong done to them. It means choosing not to allow that wrong to define their future. It is an act of reclaiming their power and their peace, an act of deep self-love. And it is in this act of forgiveness that they are able to rise above the circumstances, to remain unshaken, and to continue on their path with strength and grace. Their forgiveness becomes a powerful example to others, teaching them that forgiveness is not a sign of weakness, but of profound strength. It is a reminder that we do not need to let the actions of others dictate how we feel or how we can choose to rise above, to forgive, and to move forward with our hearts open to the blessings that life has to offer. When the chosen ones forgive, they create space for healing, not only for themselves but for those around them. Their example invites others to embrace forgiveness, to let go of their grudges, and to walk a path of peace and reconciliation. And it is this path, this unwavering commitment to their divine purpose, that sets them apart. Chosen ones are not motivated by the desire for fame, recognition, or approval. They do not seek the validation of others because they have already found validation within themselves. Their purpose is not driven by external rewards. It is driven by an inner calling, a deep knowing that they are here to serve something greater than themselves. They walk this path with a quiet confidence, unaffected by the pressures of the world around them. They do not need to prove anything to anyone because they are already walking in alignment with their highest truth. This focus on purpose, rather than popularity, is what makes them so magnetic. It's not the flashy appearance or the pursuit of social status that draws people to them. It's the authenticity, the clarity of their mission, and the depth of their conviction. When you meet a chosen one, you can feel their energy. It's calm, it's centered, and it's purposeful. You can sense that they are not lost or uncertain. They know exactly who they are and why they are here, and that sense of purpose becomes a guiding light for those around them. In a world that often prioritizes external validation. The chosen ones remind us that true fulfillment doesn't come from popularity or recognition. It comes from living in alignment with our deepest values, from walking a path that serves a higher purpose, and from contributing to the greater good. Their example invites others to look beyond the surface, to stop chasing after fleeting trends, and to start living for something that truly matters. And as they walk their path, they inspire others to find their own. Through their authenticity, their resilience, their forgiveness, and their commitment to purpose, they create a ripple effect, a wave of transformation that spreads out into the world, encouraging others to step into their own power, to embrace their own unique calling, and to live with the same depth and clarity that they embody. This is the legacy of the chosen ones, not in fame or accolades, but in the quiet, profound impact they have on the lives of those around them. They leave behind a trail of light, guiding others toward their own journey of self-discovery, purpose, and transformation. And as they continue on their path, they carry with them the message that we are all capable of becoming the best versions of ourselves, of embracing our true calling, and of living with the courage to follow the divine guidance that is available to us all. If this message has touched your heart and you feel inspired, I invite you to comment God below and let us know how this resonates with you. And please don't forget to subscribe to the Wisdom Ones channel for more content that helps you tap into the divine energy within you. Your support through Super Thanks means a lot to the Wisdom Ones channel. Thank you so much for your generosity, and a special shout out to everyone who's already donated. It's because of your kindness that this message can reach those who need it the most. Stay blessed, and remember, your journey is unfolding in divine timing. Keep walking with purpose and faith, for the universe is always with you. The essence of being a chosen one transcends the simplistic notion of a label. It represents a profound embodiment of a life that is driven by a deep sense of purpose, unyielding resilience, and a powerful connection to the greater forces that shape our existence. Being a chosen one is not just about being set apart or special in some way, but rather about living in alignment with a higher calling, one that goes beyond the mundane and touches upon the sacred aspects of life. The challenges faced by chosen ones are not what define them. Instead, it is how they navigate these challenges, how they overcome adversity, and how they rise above hardship that truly shapes their identity. These individuals emerge stronger with every struggle, wiser with each lesson learned, and ever more aligned with their higher purpose. Their growth is not just personal, but spiritual, as they continuously evolve to meet the demands of their journey. Chosen ones do not walk their paths in search of validation, fame, or recognition. They are not motivated by the desire for approval from others or by the pursuit of material success. Rather, they walk their paths with a clear sense of purpose, an inner knowing that their journey is part of something far greater than themselves. This clarity of purpose guides them through life's ups and downs, helping them stay focused even when the road ahead seems uncertain. It is not about seeking external rewards or acknowledgement. It is about fulfilling an inner calling that drives them to act in ways that reflect their deepest values and highest truths. In this way, chosen ones lead lives that serve as a beacon to others. Their presence and actions invite others to reflect on their own lives and connect more deeply with their own sense of purpose. They inspire others, not by their achievements, but by their authenticity, integrity, and unwavering commitment to their path. The chosen ones understand that their journey is not just for their personal fulfillment, but for the collective good. They recognize that their lives are interconnected with those around them, and through their growth and evolution, they help to guide and uplift others toward their own higher callings. Their path is not just about self-actualization. It is about the realization that they are part of a larger interconnected web of existence, and their purpose is to contribute to the greater good of all. We have delved into the concept of chosen ones, living in harmony with the natural rhythms of the world, the subtle messages from the universe, and the powerful energies that guide them through moments of synchronicity, challenges. These individuals are not just passively going through life. They are deeply attuned to the unseen forces that influence every aspect of their journey. They move through the world with a quiet yet powerful strength, often with a sense of calm and grace that reflects their deep connection to something greater than themselves. Their strength is not the kind that demands attention or recognition, but rather, it is a quiet internal force that propels them forward, even in the face of adversity. It is in this resilience that the true essence of the chosen one becomes clear. They are not defined by the obstacles they encounter. Instead, they transcend these challenges, emerging from them with greater wisdom and strength. Their resilience becomes a beacon for others, a reminder that no matter how difficult the journey, it is possible to overcome. Forgiveness is another central aspect of the chosen one's life. This ability to forgive, to release the weight of past grievances and resentment, it is not always easy to let go of the pain caused by others, but the chosen ones understand that carrying these burdens only hinders their own growth. They are able to release negative emotions and energies, choosing instead to heal and move forward. This act of forgiveness is not just for their own peace of mind. It serves as a lesson for others. Through their example, they teach that holding on to resentment only keeps individuals bound to the past, while forgiveness opens the door to healing and freedom. The chosen one's journey is not a solitary one. Their growth, resilience, and ability to forgive create a ripple effect that touches the lives of those around them. Through their actions, they uplift others, offering a path to healing, empowerment. Their lives are a testament to the power of inner strength, of overcoming adversity, and of using one's personal challenges as a stepping stone toward greater spiritual and emotional growth. It is in this way that the chosen ones fulfill their purpose, not just for their own evolution, but for the collective well-being of all who encounter them. Through their example, they inspire others to heal, to let go, and to embrace their own journey of growth and transformation. Then we look at the life of a chosen one. We see that their journey is not about avoiding pain or conflict. On the contrary, it is about facing these challenges head-on, with the grace and knowledge that each obstacle is an opportunity for growth. Their resilience does not come from avoiding hardship, but from understanding the transformative power of adversity. In every moment of struggle, they find purpose. In every setback, they find a stepping stone for something greater. This is where we must reflect on our own lives. How often do we let our challenges define us? How many times do we give up in the face of adversity or allow fear to take hold, preventing us from reaching our full potential? The chosen ones teach us that the true measure of strength is not in avoiding difficulties, but in how we respond to them. They inspire us to rise again when we fall, to continue even when the path is unclear, and to trust in the process of life, knowing that every trial is an opportunity for transformation. Forgiveness, too, is a powerful force that chosen ones embody. It is not just a passive act of letting go, but an active decision to rise above the wrongs done to them. In forgiving, they free themselves from the chains of resentment, reclaiming their peace and emotional freedom. This act of forgiveness is not about condoning the wrongs done to them, but about releasing the emotional grip that those wrongs hold over their hearts. It is an act of reclaiming their power and moving forward with a sense of peace that others can hardly comprehend. And through this, they show us that forgiveness is not just for the one who has wronged us, but for ourselves, for our healing, and for our freedom. As we reflect on these extraordinary qualities, we are reminded that the chosen ones are not just rare individuals who exist far beyond our reach. They are not separate from us. They walk among us, and their ability to tap into higher wisdom, to transcend challenges, to live with purpose and authenticity, is something that we too can call. Their presence, their energy, their way of navigating life, is an invitation for us to tap into that same power that resides within us all. The key to embracing our own divinity, our own purpose, and our own resilience lies within the choices we make every day. We have the power to choose how we respond to life's challenges, how we embrace our purpose, and how we forgive. We have the power to choose to live with authenticity, to trust in the higher forces guiding us, and to stay true to our calling, even when the world around us seems chaotic. The more we choose to align with our higher selves, the more we begin to experience the synchronicities and the flow that the chosen ones experience. The more we allow ourselves to forgive, to rise after every fall, the more we too embody the power of resilience. It's important to understand that the path of the chosen ones is not one of ease, but it is one of profound purpose. They are not exempt from pain or hardship. They simply know how to move through it with grace. Their resilience comes from an unshakable trust in the process of life, in the knowledge that no storm, no matter how intense, lasts forever. They endure because they know that each trial brings them closer to their ultimate purpose, their higher self, and to a greater understanding of the divine. This brings us to the concept of divine purpose. The chosen ones walk their path with a clarity of purpose that is unwavering, and it is this sense of purpose that differentiates them from the rest. In a world that often values popularity, approval, and external validation, the chosen ones find fulfillment not in recognition, but in living authentically, in staying true to their calling, and in serving a higher good. Their journey is not about fame, wealth, or validation. It is about fulfilling a higher purpose and helping others find their own path along the way. In many ways, the chosen ones are beacons of hope, guiding others toward their own paths of self-discovery and alignment with their higher purpose. They remind us that true fulfillment does not come from chasing after fleeting desires, but from living a life driven by our deepest values, a life rooted in authenticity and compassion. When we connect with our own purpose and begin to walk that path, we start to experience the same synchronicities, the same flow, and the same deep sense of meaning that the chosen ones do. And in doing so, we contribute to the collective awakening of humanity, helping others to awaken to their own divine potential. We must also recognize the importance of community in this journey. The chosen ones are not alone in their path. They are supported by a network of people who are drawn to their energy, their wisdom, and their authenticity. This community of like-minded individuals creates a powerful force that amplifies the chosen one's purpose and energy. It's a reminder that we are all connected, that we are all part of a larger cosmic design, and that our individual journeys are intertwined with the journeys of others. If we are to truly embody the qualities of the chosen ones, we must not only look inward, but also outward. We must be willing to support one another, to uplift those who are struggling, and to create spaces where others can find their own path. By sharing our own stories, our own experiences, and our own wisdom, we can help others find the courage to walk their own path with purpose and resilience. Together, we can create a ripple effect of transformation, one that reaches far beyond our individual lives and touches the hearts and minds of those around us. As we conclude this journey into the realm of the chosen ones, we are reminded that we all have the potential to embody these extraordinary qualities. It is not about being chosen by some external force, but about choosing to live in alignment with our higher self, to trust in the divine design, and to walk our path with purpose, resilience, and forgiveness. The power of the chosen ones lies not in their extraordinary gifts, but in their willingness to share those gifts with the world, to inspire others to awaken to their own divine potential, and to help them navigate their own journeys with grace. As my purpose, how can I align more closely with my higher self? How can I cultivate resilience, forgiveness, and authenticity in my own life? The answers lie within you, waiting to be uncovered as you embark on your own journey of self-discovery and transformation. If this message has resonated with you, leave a comment below with the word God to show your connection to the divine purpose that unites us all. And don't forget to subscribe to the Wisdom Ones channel for more inspiring content on living a purposeful, authentic, and meaningful life. Your support through super thanks means a lot to the Wisdom Ones channel. Thank you so much for your generosity, and a special shout out to everyone who's already donated. It's because of your kindness that this message can reach those who need it the most. Thank you for being a part of this community, and may you continue to walk in alignment with your true calling.